Hello and welcome along to the match as Real Madrid face a real challenge on Saturday evening. The Whites travelling to the Basque Country to take on Real Sociedad at the Estadio Anoeta. Joining me to preview the game is Dermot Corrigan. And Dermot, it's not an exaggeration to say that this is one of the toughest games of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, always a tough place to go to, Anoeta, and Real Sociedad in really good form at the moment, especially at home, as Carlo Ancelotti said today, and especially for when the game comes in between the two Champions League games. Madrid did really well in the first leg on Wednesday night and got a good advantage, but still there's wear and tear is building up a little bit, a few players out, and Real Sociedad will be really up for this game. So it's a tough game for Madrid to go there. They have to be really focused, really intense, and get out of there with the 3 points.
Let's show you some images from Friday's training session at Valdebebas ahead of that game at Anoeta. And as Dermot touched upon, there is some wear and tear in the squad, as you put it. Quite a few players out.
Yeah, well, it's usual at this point of the season when, we have games coming every 3-4 days in the three competitions that Madrid have been involved in, and because they've been so successful in those competitions, they've had to play more games, and that's what happens. So Di Maria, he missed out the game. He's a stomach problem, should hopefully be back. Cristiano has a problem with his knee. He's going to rest for the weekend just so that he's better for the Champions League. And Charlie's saying it's not a really serious problem that he has, but he just needs, it makes sense just to give him a couple of days of rest for it. We've also got, also not going to play is Marcelo, who's out as well. Sami Khedira's out. So there are a couple of positions in the team. But Madrid have a really big squad and they have players who can come in. Isco came in against Dortmund on Wednesday, played really, really well, scored a good goal. Mendy's going to be going back up to his old team, so he's going to be looking forward to playing in the game. So there are a few players missing, but Madrid also have the squad to cover those absences.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to ask you. The squad is big enough to cover the players that are missing.
Yeah, this is like the biggest club in the world, the richest club in the world. The budget is there. Players have brought in last summer. Mendy was brought in for a lot of money last summer, Isco for a lot of money, Gareth Bale as well. And we've seen when Ronaldo was out for a couple of games recently, when he was suspended, when he picked up that ban, didn't really bother Madrid too much at all. They went on and won all the 3 games when he was out. So again, you're missing Ronaldo. It's not ideal, but the squad is there to do it. And Madrid know they need to win this game, so they're going to go there confident, intense, but to get the 3 points.
OK, let's hear from the manager, Carlo Ancelotti, who spoke at the pre-match press conference about Real Sociedad and also about the missing Cristiano Ronaldo.
After the game against Borussia was a little bit tired, and so we prefer today to give them a little bit rest for 2-3 days, and he will be ready in the game of Champions League on Tuesday. You have to be ready because it will be a tough game with intensity. You have to be ready to try to do 100%. I think the only way that we can win is to do 100%, physically, mentally, and to play as a team. We know that Real Sociedad home game is very dangerous, and we have to pay attention.
Carlo Ancelotti speaking there at the pre-match press conference. Here is who Dermot thinks is going to start then for Real Madrid on Saturday evening. Just very briefly talk us through the starting 11.
OK, well, we've got Diego Lopez coming back in for the Liga games. He's doing so well. At the back, there's not going to be too many changes, I think, from the game midweek. Pepe and Ramos did so well. Contra there at left back because Marcelo was out. Then into midfield, we've got Alonso and Modric who are the fixtures there. I think Mendy will come in. He's up playing against his old team. He knows Anoeta really well. He'll be motivated to play well. And then up front, you've got the BBI, I guess, with Cristiano not there. I think Isco did so well against Dortmund during the week that you can't leave him out, and he can come in there and cover Ronaldo's absence. OK, that's who Dermot thinks is going to start for Real Madrid on Saturday evening. Just time to get Dermot's prediction for the game. I'm going to go 2-1 for Madrid. It's going to be a really tough game, and it's important that Madrid start well. They have done that in recent games. They've got the first goal early on in games and then gone on to win the game. So up there with the crowd so tight, and with Real Sociedad also, going for a Champions League place themselves, it's going to be difficult, but I think Madrid can get out of there with a 2-1 win. Do keep sending us your tweets on Twitter using the hashtag #TheMatchRM, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the official Real Madrid YouTube channel. That's all we've got time for on this edition of the programme. From Dermot and myself, until the next time, it's adios.